perception. When Kevin Durant said Knicks ain't cool no more, Knicks fans, we can get a little bit, moody or in our feelings about that. But he was right. He was just saying what everybody is saying. He's talking to players or whatever have you. Like, they were like, what? You're synonymous with losing. We don't remember those 90s. We weren't even born. What we remember is you guys being a laughingstock. What we remember is Stephen A. Smith and Spike Lee, sitting on their knees praying for the Knicks to have godly intervention for their fortunes. That is our image right now. So additionally, what Leon did was he went out and he hired Steve Stoute to come back in and lead a rebrand of the New York Knicks. All right. So many of you just like, all right, he's stealing money because we haven't seen Steve Stoute in no way, shape, or form. But it's little things that I've seen Steve Stoute do that has really impacted our brand. First and foremost, one of the first things that I know he did when he came in, he told James Dolan, you need to disappear, bro. You got to disappear. You got to lay low. You can come to games, but stay away from the microphone. Stay away from interviews. You need to lay low because you are killing your brand. One of the first things you realize is you don't hear a peep out of James Dolan, who is the New York Knicks owner, for those of you who may not know. Secondly, one of the things that I noticed during the past 2 seasons is the change in arena music while the New York Knicks are playing. Very slight. I'm watching and I'm listening and I'm like, yo, okay. Because before it used to be the same old, music, same old artists playing songs, whatever have you. I remember when Barclays opened up, Stephen A. Smith went to his new home over there because he talks more about Barclays and spends more time over there than he does in MSG. But he started talking about, he was just like, man, their music is fresh. And arenas are going to play the music that are synonymous with their city or whatever have you. So they play a lot of Jay-Z over in Brooklyn because of Barclays and being in Brooklyn. And they play a lot of Fab and things that are Brooklyn connected. Man, but I started hearing, DMX. And it kind of coincided when DMX just passed. So a lot of his classes were being played. And I was just like, yo, that feels good. Some of the music, and I know y'all know, because y'all pick up on the little things as well. The music was newer, and they were playing some of the newer artists in the arenas, so I was just like, yo, that's dope. So the smallest things such as the music, the in-game experience, the jerseys. That's one of the things with Steve Stoute. Like, what is the look of the jerseys? How many different options you have available, varieties of jerseys? Is it fresh? Is it connected to the street? In the culture of New York. Does it feel like New York? Does it say New York? Who are some of the guests that we bring in? And are we bringing back some of the past, legends and having them stand up? Are we making sure we bring in celebrities that are current? So Steve Stoute has been working his tail off behind the scenes. So I wanted to kind of go back and just say, yesterday's Knicks are not today's Knicks.